hindi nagcha-charge eh. Fucking idiot eh.
Nate Robinson.
Gamit mo ba yung charger mo doon? Hindi, okay na. Minsan kasi...
Their team at stake, bragging rights. Alright, game 1 of the Chris Webber Invitational.
The starting five from both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months to come.
These last few months, he's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end as he could.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Cohen is out there with ball. That's Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Utah, we've got Booker. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
And the ability to create something out of nothing is so rare to find. But Kevin Durant has it. Whether it's a bailout shot to beat the shot clock or just a hard dribble and pull up, he can always get a shot off.
That's good from Durant. And with Durant, he's making it look so easy. You're just used to seeing him get the shot he wants.
You have to respect his pull-up, his drive, his threes, his fadeaways. It's a nightmare for defenders. That unpredictability is why Jimmy Butler called Durant the hardest player to guard in the league.
Durant nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Booker the pass to Whiteside.
Hey, yo, right here,
Lowry dishes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Here's Whiteside. Up again. And Whiteside is right with him.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Lowry against the wall. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by McCollum. And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Now here's Durant. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And there's Booker on the assist by Lowry.
He's an excellent scorer.
Ball passes to Embiid. KD looking around. Aldridge trying to break free, and Durant gets it to go.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lowry with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Boston with the ball. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Now here is Lowry. Kicks to Leonard. Over Aldridge. And
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Wall dishes to Embiid. It's McCollum on the wing. Lets it go with the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lowry inside the line, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
So often, Lowry's the guy setting up other guys on this type of play. This time, he finishes with a catch and shoot.
Ball against Lowry. Releases from 15. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's on an open. He's guarded by McCollum. Lowry against Wall. Stolen by Durant. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And the wingspan for Durant, so disruptive. Such a great score. I think people overlook the strides he's made at the defensive end.
Lowry against Wall. Lowry drives in. Wall with a block. And they're able to recover. And it's Wall with the ball for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Here's Lowry. After the made shot from KD. Lowry kicks to Leonard. A 15-footer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. All taking his time here. He dishes it to Durant. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win the championship.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Leonard. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Colin passes the ball. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. From deep. KD's shot is up. Utah's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And Embiid with the block. And here's McCollum for 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot misses. Good D by Embiid. McCollum against Lowry. KD can't get it to go.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Embiid against Whiteside. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
The drive by Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
They may not get the spotlight, but the Utah Jazz are one of the best run teams in the NBA. They're run as a legacy trust. That means every dime of profit goes back into the team.
For the Jazz. He's checked in for Whiteside. John Collins comes in for OG Anunoby. And Gordon subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Thomas. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Drops in the tray. Steve, you were talking about the reinvestment for the Jazz. An upgraded arena. New practice facility.
Necessary moves, you know this, to stay competitive. The Jazz fans love their team. They're showing that commitment in return.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the paint. Lowry against Thomas. Passes it to Sabonis. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
That's how you run the fast break. Lowry is a total pro when it comes to leading it.
Sabonis finds Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Back to Sabonis. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Lowry. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Thomas. On the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Drummond. Brown outside. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Thomas kicks to Drummond. Brown feeling out a bit. Passes it to Thomas. Up top, Sabonis. Over Lowry. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Thomas. And here's Gordon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Adams. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 8.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Thomas. Pulls it up. And again, it's Boston converted. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Gordon against Curry. Outside Gordon. The shot. Sabonis grabs the ball. Celtics trail by 6. Curry passes to Thomas. The feed to Drummond. Clock up 2 there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Utah. Outside Leonard. Collins kicks to Leonard. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. He can't get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. Coming up. Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Cantry checked in for Boston. Hield comes in for Seth Curry. Free throw good, Drummond. And the defensive impact that Andre Drummond can have on the floor is a major factor.
Well, you know that Drummond is going to do the work of 3 players on the glass, but he's also been a solid rim protector who makes up for his height, great timing, and reach. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield The pass to Canada. To the left side wing. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Rebound, Utah. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now the pass to Gordon. And here is Brogdon. Over Thomas.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
Kyle up. Certainly a challenging matchup tonight, but Isaiah Thomas said,
it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough.
that's all you can do, right? Stay locked in and play for one another.
And no pressure. You're the underdog. Let it fly and have some fun.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And now let's check out the lineup courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Kawhi Leonard is out there with John Collins. And then there's Steven Adams, then there's Gordon, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. Julius Randle's checked in for Utah. Jazz leading by 8. Now Brogdon. Dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter. Brown, good.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Randle. Back to Brogdon. Gordon against Hield. Pocket 6. From 15 feet away. It's deflected. Brown against Leonard. Brown the pass to Hield. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gordon dishes to Leonard. From 11 feet away. And the jumper is good. Leonard's got 11.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
And Drummond kicks to Hield. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
Utah leading by 4. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Randle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
A 7th pick back in 2014. Julius Randle goes about 6'9", 240 pounds, Smitty. And he is one tough customer.
Yes, indeed, Kevin. A bruising paint present Julius Randle is. When he attacks the rim, he'll bulldoze defenders right out of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Adams. OG Anunoby comes in for Leonard. And it's Booker in for Eric Gordon. Now here's Embiid. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hield against Brogdon. Hield kicks to Embiid. His ball movement by Boston. Lets it go. Hield can't hit. Jazz have gone through their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Randle, and Randle brings it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
At the wall. Sweet little floater. He has 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Booker. Passes it to Whiteside. Booker outside. Overhealed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 7. Down low. Here's Cantor. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Brogdon. Booker outside. Right side with it. Pass to Anunoby. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wall finds Durant. Oh, and the jam! Durant!
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Booker the pass to Whiteside. There's the dish to Booker. Whiteside inside. Embiid's there. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there's no doubt that Hassan Whiteside makes a major impact when he's on the floor. Great shot blocker, elite rebounder, and the exact presence you want from the center position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Hield. And so he makes both from the line. And Smitty for Whiteside. Being on the floor, not always a guarantee. About 25 minutes a game the last few years.
And that seems low for him, but there are reasons. Sometimes his foul trouble or the matchup or his free throws are an issue. All things considered, if he works at it, he can shore up a few of these areas and stay on the floor longer.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
Now here's Booker following the miss by C.J. McCollum. McCollum against Booker. The pass to Whiteside. Here's Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Vinny, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Showing for him last season. averaged 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
First one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped you make 3 Final Four appearances. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Aldridge trying to break free. It's blocked. And no pitch to Anunoby. Inside, right side, and the jam by Whiteside. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots from 12. KD can't get it to go. Here's Anunoby, covered by Wall. The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that.
As we get closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A different look for Utah. Collins comes in for Randall, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Anunoby. The Celtics also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Embiid, and Curry subbed in for John Wall. It's the second from the line.
After having no trip to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry passes to KD. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Collins. It's Brogdon. Josh Cogswell got the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost physical to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical. And how can you not guard him without being physical in return? Steph Curry, because he gets to open and shoot shots. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive team.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
A floater, and the layup is up and in. Brogdon's got 9.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Durant kicks to Aldridge. McCollum outside. Pass to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Curry against Lowry. And Boston with the rebound. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Poked away. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Brogdon. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 11.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Curry against Lowry. Pass to KD. Aldridge left side. It's good.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A different look for Utah. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Whiteside. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Devin Booker, and Gordon subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Celtics also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Jaylen Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for C.J. McCollum. Al Gordon following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. He was all alone on that one. Lowry's got 13.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
Gordon kicks to Lowry. And there's Collins on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out to defend him.
Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now, he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon, the last few seasons, has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years. But one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Take a break. Take a break. Too sharp.
That free throw good from Gordon. And both free throws good for Gordon. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. outside Brown. Back to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on foul.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
That free throw missing.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
So we can't get either to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Thomas. And Adams sends it back. Outside Collins. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The first one falls.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
For Boston, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. That one is no good. 1 second left. No good. Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Utah out in front as they end the second quarter on a 12-3 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
On the court for the Celtics, All out there with C.J. McCollum. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Durant. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The pass to Whiteside. Back to Lowry. Here's on an open. Guarded by KD. And it's sent back by KD.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
He gets it in there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
To the middle. Here's Quickly. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Even though you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised at how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting the three ball, because there's some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
No good from Durant.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks. A two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
And he knocks down the first one. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 20. Wall passes to Embiid. The 17-footer. Wall's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Wall. 7 points in the game. And he makes good on the way. Wall's got 9 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Down low. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Booker. Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Right side with it. Now defended by Embiid. Leonard with the bucket.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Wall dishes to Durant. Passes to McCollum. Takes it from 10. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Knocks it loose. Booker looking around. Over McCollum. Here's Whiteside. Takes it into the top of the knee and converts the way up. 13 points in the game.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Booker against McCollum. Over Booker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Jazz leading by 20. Lowry kicks to Booker.
situations. Anunoby doesn't let it get to him. Fantastic at keeping his composure.
Cullen passes to Katie. Here's Embiid. This ball moved by Boston. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Embiid. 6 points for C.J. McCollum. Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the paint. Here's Leonard. He's been up and in off the 20 assists.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Wall finds Durant. To the inside. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 11.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Inside, here's Leonard. Here's Whiteside. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
Good job by Whiteside. Because of the way he plays, he usually draws a crowd.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big time.
A furious power move from the point.
The hit just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Lowry kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Anunoby. Now Lowry, defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. Leonard against Embiid. And it's Leonard again missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. It's spectacular, explosive performance.
Here's Booker. And Embiid with the block. Lowry against Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Utah calls timeout. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career because of the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Here's McCollum. Rebound, Utah. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Brown. Gordon, the pass to Randall. Yep, up and goes. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Wall dishes to Cantor. Shoots from the line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter. Trying to keep his team afloat.
The pass to Randall. Right side Leonard. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Leonard's got 21.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Cantor with it. Now defended by Randall. All passes to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Adams outside. Back to Brogdon. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Cantor. Kicks to McCollum. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Utah. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home. And that one hits back iron. Celtics trail by 18. Here's McCollum. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. McCollum's got 8 points. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brogdon kicks to Leonard. Randall down low. Is covered by Cantor. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Boston. They trail by 16. Here's McCollum. The step back jumper is good. He's got 10.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
The Giants making a switch. Collins is checked in, and a new group in for the Celtics. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Sabonis comes in for Cantor. Curry's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Thomas finds Drummond. Pass to Brown. And he converts the layup. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Leonard. Goes up to the stripe. Sabonis grabs the ball. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Thomas. Now here's Drummond. He's got 7. Back to Thomas. That one a little long. Utah leading by 14. Ogden right side. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Brown outside. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. It's Drummond, top of the key. On its way from Curry for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Curry's got 9.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Leonard against Brown. Leonard with the ball. Over Brown. No good.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Collins is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gordon. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. There's the pass to Thomas. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Thomas against Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. On Andre Drummond picks one up. The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Thomas finds a bonus. Back to Thomas. He dishes it to Brown. Rebound, Utah. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Brogdon on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Thomas passes to Curry. Now Drummond. Outside Thomas. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Out against Thomas. Brown outside. Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And Kawhi Leonard took this slam.
Incredible effort by Kawhi. Picks it up with the ball, then off to the races.
Curry dishes to Drummond. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Curry. It's Samart. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Played a great fourth quarter defensive. Only 3 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Steven Adams. OG Anunoby comes in for John Collins. Booker, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Lowry in for Brogdon.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Jazz?
Lowry kicks to Leonard. And it's shot back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Jazz leading by 19 points. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Curry. Takes it from 10. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Thomas against Leonard. Upside Thomas to the middle. Aldridge. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Dominate on the interior. Aldridge has the height and knows how to use his body to create space.
Three-pointer, Lowry. The Jazz again can't hit it. Celtics trail by 17. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Drummond passes to Thomas. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Utah leading by 16. Pass to Lowry. Back to Booker. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. And right side stays right with it.
Following it up with With the flush, Whiteside generates a lot of points off the putback.
Thomas surveying the D. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Boston making some changes. Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond. And McCollum subbed in for Curry. Thomas against Lowry. To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. The Jazz working the ball around now. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And a fine goal that time off the rim as that one falls. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Thomas. Outside, KD. Passes it to Aldridge. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Lowry dishes to Leonard. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Study the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Pass to Leonard. Pocket 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
And there's the pass to KD. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Booker the pass to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Takes a three. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. KD on the wing. Rebound, Utah. 22 is their biggest lead. Leonard kicks to Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got 20 points.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
Ball passes to Embiid. And Embiid holds it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lowry kicks to Leonard. And it's Durant with the rebound. Celtics trail by 16. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Booker. McCollum passes to Aldridge. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Flexing at the rack. Leonard doing what he can to fire up his teammates.
And it's Wall with the ball for Boston. He kicks it to Aldridge. Passes it to Embiid. Wall against Lowry. Fires from the line. Kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He can beat you from long range, mid-range. That time, Aldridge draws the foul inside. No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high, the rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
Here's Lowry. Whoa, with a block. It's McCollum on the wing. Defended by Booker. Rejected by Booker. And here's Lowry. Dishes it to Leonard. Here's Whiteside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Durant. It's tipped. Now Lowry. Pass to Whiteside. Booker outside. Punches a 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
Lowry finds Leonard. Shoots from the baseline. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
Whiteside. Taking 2 shots. First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Whiteside. 1:51 left in the fourth. Wall against Lowry. Outside Durant. And it's Boston with another.
Nothing you can do defensively right there. Kevin Durant, his release, too quick.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Leonard.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Lowry dishes to Leonard. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable score.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Whiteside. Griffin comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Hooker the pass to Griffin. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Gordon checked in for Devin Booker. Adams right side, outside Gordon. Brogdon outside. Just 5 on the clock. Adams outside. Another miss by Utah. Healed outside. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Unforced error. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.